quarterback, Devontae Smith. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bears and the Cowboys coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you polled folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong. And a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Murray. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, the underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you polled folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong. And a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 77 yards. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On play action, it's Murray. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have moved out in front. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. is Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. On 2nd and 9, Murray. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks always tell him, get that one out of the rotation, give me a first ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He's got Harris running the slant. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with Hall. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. One more time with Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Sauce Gardner puts it off, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, indeed, start on the ground to run that clock. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. From the 29, Murray. Harris has it over the middle. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. First down, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time. We give you a look at what's going on there. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your block material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense. They go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Ball again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards, the pick up, and that's a first down. Now he'll try to run with this. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. Brad Smith. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Well, this offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some of the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore adding to his NFL record in touchdowns.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it up ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Murray. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he gets it complete to Harris.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
No gain there on the play. That's going to move on. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to you. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears will get the football back.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On
3rd down, here's Hall.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll drop to throw.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And it was a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the He tried to play for the goal line, but a good run of 8 yards is going to make it an interesting 4th and goal now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. That time, a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So
touchdown! Chicago. DJ Moore, 46 yards.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Another touchdown in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss, and that you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Murray again. Pass incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now Murray's got to have this one. It's brought in by Harris. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Meanwhile, Murray's throw there caught by Gallup.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, one last shot at the end zone.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Murray, one final try. But he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. And it'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for the Bears,